Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Georg Mack Plays the Classics. Exact your revenge on those who have wronged you and your friends in Shadow Dancer, the story of Shinobi. Last time we saw Joe Musashi, he was busy taking down the Neo-Zed organization. His services no longer needed, he traveled to New York to spend time with his former pupil Kato. Kato got involved in a hostage situation and was gravely wounded while rescuing children. Musashi vowed revenge on the terrorists and inherited Kato's faithful dog Yamato. Together they have 6 rounds of action to bring down the Union Lizard group and save the world. Joe comes equipped with an unending supply of throwing stars, unless you turn them off in the options menu, and his razor-sharp katana blade. Each level tasks him with saving a number of hostages. In order to do this, he has to attack or avoid the Union Lizard thugs in his way. There aren't a massive number of enemy types, meaning you can learn attack patterns pretty easily. It's just a matter of pulling off your own battle strategy. Joe doesn't move very quickly, which can make avoiding flying enemies and projectiles more difficult than it should be. Some hostages give points, and others give a power-up to your attacks. I found that if you play on the hardest difficulty, you are never given a power-up. This means that some enemies must be slashed at to defeat, like this shield throwing guy. When you're powered up, you can break through some enemy defenses. If you hold down the attack button, you can send your dog forward to attack an enemy in front of you, but both you and the dog need to be on solid ground, or it won't work. You are gifted a special ninja spell for use in each level, but I rarely use them on purpose, instead opting for the point bonus from not using it. Bosses can be defeated through pure pattern recognition. I died a couple times on each until I figured out their weak point and attack sequences. The wall boss in Stage 2 was particularly infuriating until I figured it out. You can avoid their attacks and don't try to rush, they're all pretty easy to defeat. The final boss has limited vulnerability and pits you against several very difficult shadow ninjas before that point is revealed. After each round is a bonus stage where you're falling from the top of a building, throwing ninja stars at enemy ninjas jumping up the building. If you kill all 50, you earn a few extra lives. If you miss a couple, you'll get 2 lives. Otherwise, it's all bonus points. Unless you kill 0, you get 1 free life at that point. I went through the game on the normal difficulty, and the ending suggested my journey wasn't over. The internet said to beat it on the hard difficulty, so I did. I got the same ending. Lame. When it comes to grading Shadow Dancer, the story of Shinobi, graphics get a 3.0. Sprites and animations are well detailed and pleasant looking enough. Sound gets 2.0. Music is decent, but the dog barking when you attack gets annoying quickly. Gameplay gets a 2.0. A lack of power-ups and special attacks is kind of a letdown, but it works fine for what it is. Difficulty gets a 2.5. 5 lives and 5 continues. One-hit deaths and enemy placements that don't change. Levels are short enough to learn quickly. Fun factor gets 2.0. I mean, it was alright, but I prefer the first title in the series. Overall, Shadow Dancer, the story of Shinobi, earns a 2.3 and gets a C+. The game is fine overall, but nothing to get excited about. I hope the next title goes back toward the basics. Well, that's going to do it for me for today. Please make sure to like this video. Let me know what you think of Shadow Dancer, the story of Shinobi in the comments. And please subscribe to Head Drop Productions here on YouTube, because we want you here for each and every video we release. Because it is your destiny.